Oh, that is probably the most I've ever enjoyed a non-league game. Switch on. Let's get straight into it and rate the ground. Right, hello everyone and welcome to this new video on the channel. So today is Tuesday the 5th of September 2023 and today we're heading to the world's oldest football ground. We're at Sandygate today for Hallam against Rossington, Maine in the Northern Counties East League Premier Division. So in today's video I've got my thoughts pre-half-time and post-match as well as the matchday vlog itself, and because we're at a new ground on the channel we're going to rate the ground at the end as well. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So we're going to start off with the home team and the host Hallam. So they are currently in 5th place out of 20th in the Premier Division, which is the last current playoff spot, although like I say we're only a few games into the season, so that's not as important now. However, it is nice to be up there, I suppose. So there's 6 games gone so far for Hallam and Rosso. So far Hallam have won 4 and lost 2, and the last result was actually one of them 2 losses, which was a 2-1 away loss to Silsden. And then going on to Rossington, Maine, they're currently in 12th out of 20th position, so round about mid-table. And so far in the 6 games, they've had 2 wins, 1 draw and 3 losses. And in the last match, they had a pretty hefty defeat, a 5-2 away loss to Garforth Town. So in the head-to-head between these two teams, Rosso's actually got a pretty good record. They never played each other last season. However, 2 seasons ago, they were both in Division 1, which Hallam went on to become champions of, and Rossington, Maine finished in 5th, which was the last playoff place, before they lost 2-0 to North Ferriby away in the semi-final. So in that season, played each other 3 times. In the first game, Rosso actually won at Hallam by 5-2, and then in between the league games, we had the Sheffield and Hampshire Cup quarter-final, which Rosso actually won by 5-1, so the light scoring in this one. And then in the reverse fixture for the league at Rosso, it was a 1-1 draw. So like I say, Rosso have got a pretty decent record against Hallam. Even in the seasons before that, they've always done pretty well against him, and they're always good games these, to be fair. I've never been to one, but I have heard they're always a good contest. So going into my prediction anyway, do I think that Rosso are going to continue the good form, or do I think Hallam are going to get a home win and move further into the playoffs? My prediction is, as much as I want Rosso to win, I think Hallam are going to take it tonight. I think, like I say, they've got a lot stronger since the last 2 teams met. I think Rosso have as well, but I think especially at home as well, and like I say, Rosso with that hefty loss at the weekend, I never want to hit back with a win, but I just think Hallam are going to do it. So I'm going to go for Hallam 2, Rossington, Maine 1. Anyway, that's the end of my thoughts pre-match, so let's head on over to Sandygate now and visit the world's oldest football stadium. And run away.
Goal for Hallam, scored by number 19, Kieran Watson!
Bloody hell. Come on. Go on. Again. Should have been. Tackle. Come on, that's too easy. Come on. Come on. Safe. Again. Oh. Oh. Jeez. Got away with one there. Go on. Go on, Ross. Oh. Half time 1-0 to Hallam. So at half time it's Hallam 1, Rossington Main 0, and Rosso are looking a bit shaky at the back. They had a very poor start. It's took them a while to get into it, but as the half went on they did get into it a bit more and were unlucky not to equalise at the end of the half through Rosshanna hitting a post. But like I say, Greg Young is really being a leader here. He's really leading back defence because it's quite an inexperienced back line, but like I say, they're missing a lot of players. But the young lads are doing well, to be fair. But like I say, it's all, a lot of it is on Youngie to really kind of keep the defence in line. But if Rosso are going to win this, we've really got to rely on their attack because their attacking players are so clinical and such good attacking line that they need to get them firing because you know they're going to need them to be at the best if they're going to win this game, because Hallam are playing pretty well here and they're going to be hard to beat. So anyway, let's get straight back out there. Let's get into the second half and see how the rest of the game goes.
Goal for Hallam, scored by number 11, Danny Bottle!
So,
Help him! Help him!
go on. Yes. Game on. And Danny Deacon. He's played for it.
Goal for Rossington Main, scored by...
Go on. Yeah. Get it. Rosshander again.
Equalising goals, Rossington Main, scored by number 10, Rosshanna.
Switch on. Oh. Go Ross. Great block. Yes! Get in. Rosso faithful, go wild.
Number 17, Ben Hunter.
Oh. Shit. Wait, what?
Oh no!
Are you offside?
Come on!
What's going on here? Oh. So he's getting a foul or something. I don't know what. I don't know what he's giving it, but I thought it was a clean goal. But
It certainly weren't him.
no, don't know what's going on here. It's been disallowed, but
Brett, you want more?
God knows what's happened here. So 3-2 Rosso back. Look at it to him. Too easy. Oh, save. Oh, left him again. Same play, wasn't it? 5 minutes added time. Never 5 minutes, but take it. Full time, 3-2 to Rosso.
Full time score, who time you go?
So full time it's finished. Hallam 2, Rossington Main 3, and wow, incredible, absolutely incredible. That is probably the most I've ever enjoyed a non-league game, and I've been to a lot of non-league games, even more than Rosso's playoff final last year. I mean, incredible, absolutely incredible. Just so much about it. In fact, we came from 2-0 down to win 3-2, the late disallowed goal, just the setup at Hallam. I mean, you'll find out on the rate of ground soon, but as you can tell, it's going to go very, very high, and potentially the highest that it's ever been. Just so many things about that day. It was just absolutely unreal. What a day. And like I say, that Rosso performance just tops it all off. So like I say, Rosso were much improved in the second half. It was kind of a game of two halves. Hallam were like quite a bit on top in the first half, and then Rosso were on top in the second half, barring kind of a bit of like a 5-10 minute spell that Hallam had after Rosso took the lead around the time when, like I say, they scored the goal that were disallowed. Apart from that, Rosso were on top pretty much all of the second half. The defence actually got better in the second half as well. I thought, like I say, the young players that we had at the back came into the game really well and did a really good job. And yeah, superb. Rosso's manager getting the winner, like I say, leading from the front. And yeah, like I say, a superb performance, especially second half from Rosso. With the goal, like I say, I'm a Rosso fan, and I didn't think it were a foul personally. So I thought the goal was a fair goal and should have stood, but look, the refs give it, and there's not a lot we can do about it. So yeah, massive win for Rosso that, and they continue the good form against Hallam. And yeah, all I'll say before I get onto the rate of ground is fair play to Hallam. Absolutely superb from, like I say, from the setup, from the facilities, from just the people were amazing. Like, as we were leaving, we had someone who were quite high up in the club, stood on the gate, just thanking every single person, like he literally didn't miss a person. Just telling them, like, thank you for coming, hope you have a good night, safe travels, and just stuff like that. And it, small things like that make a huge difference in the club, because you remember stuff like that. And fair play to Hallam, because they're a shining example of how like your low league clubs should run a football team, because honestly, they're excellent. Okay, so now for the moment of truth, we've got Rate the Ground coming up. So as always, when we go to a ground for the first time, we always rate it on 5 categories out of 5. So we've got pre-match, catering, the ground, atmosphere, and the overall enjoyment. So highest I've ever got is 23 out of 25 with Staveley. So without further ado, let's get straight into it and rate the ground. Okay, so we're going to start off with pre-match here, and pretty good, to be fair, really good. Like I say, at the actual ground itself, you've got outdoor benches, you've got a lovely clubhouse, plenty of space around to just chill and have a pint, enjoy the sun if it's sunny, even if it's raining. Like I say, you've got indoor area where you can sit, and you've got a lovely view of the pitch. Looks a fair bit around as well. Looks like a few pubs and food places in the distance as well. So yeah, like I say, pretty good, to be fair. We're starting off strong here. We're going to go with 4 out of 5 for pre-match. Now moving on to catering, and yeah, really good again. Like I say, prices were really cheap. It cost about a £5 for my chips and curry sauce and my dad's chip butty, which is really good. Pints was a decent price as well. Service were really good. And like I say, food and drink were decent as well. I got some chips and curry sauce. Like I say, my dad got a chip butty. The chip butty looked really good. My chips and curry sauce were decent. I've had better, but it was still good. So overall, really good. I'm going to go for 4 out of 5 once again for catering. Okay, now we've got the ground. So like I say, we're basing it on the level that we're at, which is step 5 of 9th tier of English football, and superb. Absolutely superb for this level. One of the best I've been to at this level. Like I say, facilities, the aesthetics of the ground, just everything about it is superb. Like I say, you're not going to get much better than this at step 5, so it's got to be a 5 out of 5 for me. Next up, we've got atmosphere, and once again, superb. Probably the best I've heard at this level. Like I say, Hallam fans made loads of noise, especially behind the goal in the second half, and yeah, great attendance of 500, which is 556, I think, the exact attendance, which at this level is superb. And like I say, real loud, really got behind the team. Like, can't ask much more, to be fair. So, atmospheres, for the first time on a non-league one, is going to get 5 out of 5. I don't think I've ever given a 5 for atmosphere in non-league. That'll be the other thing that let Staveley down when they topped it. We've got 5 on everything but atmosphere, what we've got a 3 for. So, yeah, Hallam become the first team to get a 5-star for atmosphere in non-league. And finally, I've got overall enjoyment. I've already said this, it's most I've ever enjoyed a non-league game. One of my favourite games ever as well. Just everything about it, from the minute you got there, the weather, like I say, the overall experience, the people, like I say, the coming from 2-0 down to win 3-2. Just everything about it was just absolutely superb. I can't put into words how much me and my dad enjoyed it yesterday. So, got to get top marks here. It's getting 5 out of 5 for overall enjoyment. So, moment of truth then. Did it beat Staveley? Well, I can confirm it's top 4 this season. We've got 23 out of 25. So, that's going to be very hard to beat this season. But it is level with Staveley. Staveley also got 23 out of 25. So, yeah, like I say, 2 absolutely superb non-league grounds. And Hallam, like I say, they've absolutely smashed it, and I don't think that's going to get beaten this season. I didn't think anyone would get close to Staveley, to be fair, and Hallam have done so, so full credit for that. Like I say, really enjoyed my day there. So I'm going to leave the video here. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Let's get to 900 subs after this video if we can, and then we're on the road to 100. So next up, we have a Wednesday night game, so I'm back tomorrow. We've got Wordsworth Bridge Athletic versus Retford FC. So until then, take care, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.